What's cracking, everyone? Amy Crichton here, and in today's video, it's going to be a bloody ripper. This is the before and this is the after. This just goes to show how important lighting is for your YouTube setup. So you want to take your YouTube setup to the next level, you're going to need three things. Enzo. This is how we're going to do this video. You're going to sit right there. Okay. So as I was saying, you want to take your studio setup to the next level, you're going to need three things. You're going to need a camera, you're going to need a light, and you're going to need a good microphone. The next thing you're going to need is a decent background. Now what I've done here is obviously this is a paper background. Now in my previous videos, I had kind of like a sandy off-white background and I wasn't really keen on it, to be honest, so I've gone back to the black. Next thing is you're going to want to put some interesting things in the background. I've chosen to chuck a few lights, a couple of cameras, a couple of plants, whatever you think suits your personality. Chuck it in the background. So here's a bit of a time lapse of me kind of pulling the studio down and putting it back together. There wasn't a great deal to do, but you can kind of take some hints and tips from this. Now really, when it comes to YouTube, you can get away with pretty much any camera you've got. You can make it work, even your phone. I'm shooting on the Sony a7S III on the Sony 16-35 f2.8 lens. That's correct, yes, it is a 2.8 lens. And personally, I prefer a really wide field of view. Now, in some of my videos, I'm gonna go for this look. So this is gonna be showing the complete set. You can see where the edges fall. Personally, I'm a really big fan of this look. Let me know in the comments down below which one you prefer. Don't feel just limited that you have to do it in the one spot. I've done some videos at my desk. You can do them outside if you're vlogging. This is just a good place to come for me. I like to have a setup that's ready to go with the background, with the lighting. I can just come in, turn everything on, and she's sweet to go, mate. As far as all the equipment goes and where everything is sitting, I'll show you a little tour of the room. So it's not really a big room. It's quite a small room, so you can get away with a small space. It really just depends on what type of lens you chuck on your camera. I am running the Godox in here, which was a replacement from when my Aperture light caught on fire. The link is up here. But Aperture were kind enough to send me out another big softbox, so I can run one in here and one in the car for all our production shoots. For the light, it is the Godox. I don't use this one as much because it's quite loud once it gets going. Now for the mics, I am running quite an old shotgun mic. I know it is a Sennheiser, I'm not sure of the model. So apparently it's an MKH416. It is a very old microphone, but it does sound pretty good to me. It works fine, and it just means I can have that mic in here all the time, and I don't have to keep taking it away for our other shoots. Everything else is personal preference with what you put in the background. Show a little bit of your personality, things that you like, put them in the background. Now, the most important aspect of setting up your YouTube studio is your lighting. As you can see in the background, I have some practical lights. I have a light strip. I have a lamp. I also have a standing lamp. These all just make it a little bit more homely, and it also gives me a nice rim light. So that is my backlight. I didn't need to set up another light stand and another light. Now for the key light, I'm only running the one big light, and that's how I like it, simple. Try and diffuse your light as much as possible and bring it as close as possible to you, so you have a larger spectrum of diffused light that just falls off your face. Now you don't need a big setup like this to get started. You can get started on your phone, but if there is one thing that I suggest you invest in is a good light. It doesn't have to be the Aperture or the Godox, but something with a big large softbox that you can put very close to you that's going to give you nice even lighting. Second tip, turn off the room lights. Get rid of those and rely on your key light. Next thing, grab a practical lamp. Chuck it behind you like I have. It'll act as two things. It'll be good background, and secondly, it'll give you a nice hair light. Now you don't have to run an external microphone straight out of the bat. You can get away with a Rode VideoMic Pro on your camera to keep things simple. It will still sound a lot better than the built-in camera audio. That's it for this video. I hope you really enjoyed it and you do like the new background. If you did, please like, subscribe, and comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one.